ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री कृष्ण कथामृतम की जय। So we'll recite the slokas from Mukunda Mālā Stotra. We'll recite the first 20 slokas. गुष्यते यस्य नगरे रङ्गयात्रा दिने दिने तमहं शिरसा वन्दे राजानां कुलशेखरम्।
गुष्यते यस्य नगरे रङ्गयात्रा दिने दिने
तमहं शिरसा
तमहं
वन्दे
शिरसा वन्दे
राजानां
राजानां
कुलशेखरम्।
कुलशेखरम्
वन्दे मुकुन्दमरविन्ददलायताक्षम् कुन्देन्दुशङ्खदशनं शिशुगोपवेशम्।
वन्दे
वन्दे मुकुन्दम् अरविन्ददलायताक्षम्
मुकुन्दमरविन्ददलायताक्षं
कुन्देन्दुशङ्खदशनं
कुन्देन्दुशङ्खदशनं शिशुगोपवेशम्
इन्द्रादिदेव
इन्द्रादिदेव
गणवन्दिदेव गणवन्दित
गणवन्दितपादपीठम्
पादपद्मम्
वृन्दावनालयमहं वसुदेवसूनुम्।
इन्द्रादिदेवगणवन्दितपादपीठं
वन्दितपादपीठम्
वृन्दावनालयमहं वसुदेवसूनुं
वसुदेवसुतम्
वसुदेवसूनम्
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दयापरेति भक्तप्रियेति भवलुण्ठनकोविदेति
श्रीवल्लभेति वरदेति दया परेति भक्तप्रियेति भवनन्दनकुन्देति
नातेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासे आलापिनं प्रतिदिनं कुरु मां मुकुन्द
नादेति नागशयनेति जगन्निवासे
नागशयनेवासे
चालापं प्रतिपदं
आलापिनं
कुरु मे
प्रतिदिनं
मुकुन्दः
कुरु मम मुकुन्द
जयतु जयतु देवो देवकी नन्दनोऽयम् जयतु जयतु कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीपः
जयतु
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 जयतु देवो
देवो
देवकी नन्दनोऽयम्
जयतु
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 कृष्णो वृष्णिवंशप्रदीप
जयतु जयतु मेघश्यामलकोमलाङ्गो जयतु जयतु पृथ्वी वारणासो मुकुन्दः
जयतु
जयतु जयतु
जयतु जयतु मेघ
मेघश्यामलकोमलाङ्गो
श्यामल कोमलाङ्गो जयतु
जयतु
पृथ्वी
जयतु
जयतु
पृथ्वी
पृथ्वी
वारणासो
वारणासो
मुकुन्द
मुकुन्दः
मुकुन्दमूर्ध्ना प्रणिपत्य याचे भवन्तमेकान्तमियन्तमर्थम्
मुकुन्दमूर्ध्ना
मुकुन्दमूर्धना प्रणिपत्य
प्रणिपातयाचे
याचे
भवन्तं एकान्तं यन्तम्
भवन्तमेकान्तमियन्तमर्थम्
अविस्मृतिस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दे भवे भवे मेस्तु भवत्प्रसादात्
अविस्मृतिस्तवे चरणारविन्दे
अविस्मृतिस्त्वच्चरणारविन्दे
भवे भवे
भवे भवे
मेस्त
मेस्तु भवत्प्रसादात्
नाहं वन्दे तव चरणयोर्द्वन्द्वमद्वन्द्वहेतो कुम्भीपाकं गुरुमपि हरे नारकं नापनेतुम्
नाहं वन्दे तव चरणयोररविन्दम् अद्वैतहैतुते कुम्भीपाकं गुरुम् अपि हरे नरकं नापनेतुम्
रम्या रामा मृदुतनुलता नन्दनेनापि रन्तुम् भावे भावे हृदयभवने भावयेयं भवन्तम्
रम्या
रम्यया राममृदु
रामतनुलता
तनुलता
नयनानन्दं
ननेनाभिरन्तुम्
भावे
भावे भावे हृदय भवानी भवे भवन्तम्
नास्ता धर्मेण वसुनिचये नैव कामोपभोगे यद्भाव्यं तद्भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम्
नास्ता
नास्ते धर्मेण
धर्मेण
वासुनिचये
संशये
नैव कर्मोपभोगे यद्भव्यं
भाव्यं
तद्भवतु भगवन् पूर्ण
एतत् प्रार्थ्यं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि त्वत्पादाम्बोरुहयुगगता निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु
एतं
एतत् प्रार्थ्यं
प्रतिपद्यं मम
बहुमतं
बहु
जन्म
जन्म जन्मान्तरेऽपि त्वत्पदाम्बुजयुग्यकर निश्चला भक्तिरस्तु
दिवि वा भुवि वा ममास्तु वासो नरके वा नरकान्तकप्रकामम् अवधीर्तशारदारविन्दौ चरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि
दिवि वा भुवि वा ममस्तु वसु नरके वा नरकान्तकप्रकामम् अवधीरिता शारदयवदिना
शरणौ ते मरणेऽपि चिन्तयामि
कृष्ण त्वदीयपदपङ्कजपञ्जरान्तम् अद्यैव मे विशतु मानसराजहंसा।
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
त्वदीय पदपङ्कजपाञ्जरान्तम्
पङ्कजपञ्जरान्तम्
एव मे
अद्वैत में तु मनसा
मनसराजहंसम्
रजहंसम्
प्राणप्रयाणसमये कफवातपित्तैः कण्ठावरोधनविधौ स्मरणं कुटस्ते।
प्राणापान समये कपवातपित्तैः कण्ठेऽवरोधनविधौ
कण्ठावरोधनविधौ
स्मरणं
कुतस्ते।
चिन्तयामि हरिमेव सन्ततम् मन्दहासमुदिताननाम्भुजम्।
दयामि
चिन्तयामि हरिमेव सन्ततम्
हरिमेवसन्ततम्
मन्दहासमुदितान् मम भुजम्
मन्दहासमुदिताम्बुजम्।
मन्दहासमुदिताम्बुजम्
नन्दगोपतनयं परात्परम् नारदादिमुनिवृन्दवन्दितम्।
नन्दगोपतनयं
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 परात्परम्
परात्परम्
नारदादिमुनिवृन्दवन्दितम्
नारदादिमुनिवृन्दवन्दितम्
करचरणसरोजे कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने श्रममुषिभुजवीची व्याकुले गाधमार्गे।
करचरणसरोजे
करचरणसरोजे कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने
कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने
श्रममुसिभुजवीक्षे
रममुषिभुजविचि
व्याकुले
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 गदामर्गे
गाधमार्गे
हरिसरसि विगाह्य पीयतेजो जलौघम् भवमरुपरिखिन्न क्लेशमध्य त्यजामि।
हरिसरसविगाय
सरसि
हरिसरसिविहाय
विहाय
तेजो
पीयते ते
जलगम्
जलोदम्
भवमरुपरिखिन्ना
भावमरुपरिकिन्निः क्लेशम्
क्लेशमध्यजामि।
त्याजमि
सरसिजनयने सशङ्खचक्रे मुरभिधिमाविरमस्वचित्तरन्तुम् सुखतरमपरं न जातु जाने हरिचरणस्मरणामृतेन तुल्यम्।
सरसि
सरसिजनयन सा
जनयनसचक्रे
शङ्खचक्रे
मुरभिधिमा
मुराविधिमाविरमस्वचित्तरन्तम्
सुखतरमपरं न जातु जाने
सुखतरमपरं न
अपरं न
जातु जाने
जाने
हरिचरणस्मरणामृतेन तुल्यम्
हरिचरणस्मरणमृतेन
हरिचरणस्मरणमृतेन
तुल्यम्
तुल्यम्
माभिर्मन्दमनो विचिन्त्य बहुधा यामीश्वरं यातना नामीन प्रभवन्ति पापरिपवा स्वामीननु श्रीधर।
माभिर्मन्दमनो
मनो
विचिन्तया
विचिन्त्य
बुधिया
बहुधा
यामीश्वरं
यातना
यातना नामिनं प्रभवान्ति पापरिभवा
स्वामिनः
स्वामिननु
श्रीधरम्
श्रीधर
आलस्यं व्यपनीय भक्तिसुलभं ध्यायस्व नारायणम् लोकस्य व्यसनापनोदनकरो दासस्य किं न क्षमः।
आलस्यं
वपनीय भक्ति सुलभम ध्यायस्य
ध्यायस्य
नारायणम्
नारायणम्
लोकस्य
लोकस्य
व्यसनापनोदनं करो
व्यसनापनोदनकरो
दासस्य
रसस्य
किं
किं
न क्षमः
नाशनम्
कृष्णो रक्षतु नो जगत्त्रयगुरु कृष्णं न मध्वं सदा कृष्णेनाखिल शत्रवो विनिहिताः कृष्णाय तस्मै नमः।
कृष्णो रक्षतु नो
रक्षतु नो जगत्त्रय
जगत्त्रयं
गुरुः
कृष्णं
कृष्णं नमध्वं सदा कृष्णेनाखिलशत्रवो विनिहिता कृष्णाय
कृष्णाय
तस्मै
तस्मै
नमः
नमः।
कृष्णादेव समुत्थितं जगदिदं कृष्णस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम् कृष्णे तिष्ठति विश्वमेतदखिलं हे कृष्ण रक्षस्व माम्
देव
कृष्णायेवामृतं
समृतं
जगदिदं
जगदिदं यस्य
यस्य
दासोऽम्यहं
दासोऽम्यहं
कृष्णे तिष्ठति
कृष्णे
विश्वमेतम्
तिष्ठति
अखिलम्
विश्वमेतदखिलं
हे कृष्ण रक्षासव
कृष्ण
माम्
रक्षस्व माम्
भवजलधिगतानां द्वन्द्ववाताहतानां सुतदुहितृकळत्र त्राणभारार्दितानाम्
भव जलधि
भवजलनिकानां
बन्ध वाताहतानां
भवजलधिगतानां
तदुःखितत्राणा पराधितं
विषमविषयतो ये मज्जतामप्लवानां भवति शरणमेको विष्णुपोतो नराणाम्
विषयविषयतो ये मज्जातम् अप्लवानम् भवति शरणं यको विष्णुपूतो नारणम्
भवजलधिमगाधं दुस्तरं निस्तरेयम् कथमहमिति चेतो मास्मगाकातरत्वम्
भवजलधिमगाधम्
भवजलधिमगाधं
दुस्तरं
दुस्तरं
निस्तरं निरेगम् कथम्
कथमहमिति
अहम्
चेतो
एको
मास्मगाकातरत्वम्
मास्मगाकातरम्
सरसिजदृशि देवे तारकी भक्तिरेका नरकविधिनिषण्णा तारयिष्यत्यवश्यम्
सरसिजदृशि देवे तारकी
नरका भक्तिरेका
भक्तिरेका नरकविधिनिषण्णा तारयिष्यत्यवश्यम्
तृष्णातो ये मदनपवनोद्धूतमोहोर्मिमाले धारावर्तेतनयसहजा ग्राहसङ्घाकुले च
तो ये
कृष्णतो ये
मदनपवनोद्धता मोहिर्मिमाले
मदनपवनोद्धतामोहिनीमाले
धारावर्ते
धारावर्ते
तनया सङ्गाकुले च
संसाराख्ये महति जलदौ मज्जतां न स्त्रिदामन् पादाम्बोजे वरद भवतो भक्तिनावं प्रयच्छ
संसाराख्ये महति
संसाराख्यमहति जलधौ मज्जतं नास्त्रिधामन् पदाम्बुजे वरदा भावतो भक्तिनाविमुक्तयेच्छा
पृथ्वीरेणुरणुपयांसि कणिका फल्गुस्फुलिङ्गो लघुस् तेजो निःश्वसनं मरुत्तनुतरं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नभः
धीरेणुरूपयांसि कनिका फल्गुः पुलिङ्गो लघुस् तेजो निःसवनं मारुतितनुतरिं रन्ध्रं सुसूक्ष्मं नाभ
क्षुद्रा रुद्रपितामहा प्रभृतया कीटा समस्तासुरा दृष्टे यत्र स तारको विजयते श्रीपादधूलीकणः
रुद्रारुद्रापितमः प्रभृत्यः कीटा समस्तासुरा दृष्टे यत्र सतर्को विजयते श्रीपादधूलीकणः
हे लोका शृणुतः प्रसूतिमरणा व्याधेशिखित्सामिमाम् योगज्ञासमुदाहरन्ति मुनयो यां याज्ञवल्काधयाः
ये लोकाश्नुता प्रवृत्तिमरणा व्यादेशं मां योगयिनः समुद्धरन्ति मुनयो यं याज्ञवल्क्यादयापया
अन्तर्ज्योतिरमेयमेकममृतम् कृष्णाख्यमापीयताम् तत्पीतं परमौषधं वितनुते निर्वाणमात्यन्तिकम्
ज्योतिर्मयमेकममृतम्
नायं पीतं
कृष्णप्रियताम्
तत्पितां
तत्पीतं परमौषधं
परमौषधं
विदुमते
विकुणते
निर्वाणमध्यन्तिकाम्
हे मर्त्या परमं हितं शृणुतवो वक्ष्यामि संक्षेपतः संसारार्णवमापदूर्मि बहुलं सम्यक् प्रविश्य स्थिताः
हे मर्त्या
परमं
हितं शृणुतवो वाक्याश्रमे सङ्कस्यते तथा संसारार्णवं पदविदुं बहुलं सम्यक्
सम्यक्
प्रविश्य
प्रविश्य स्थिता
स्थितम्
नानाज्ञानमपास्य चेतसि नमो नारायणायेत्यमुम् मन्त्रं सप्रणमं प्रणामसहितं प्रावर्तयत्वं मुहुः
नानाज्ञानमपास्य चेतस्य नो
यस्य चेतसि नमो
नारायण ते
नारायणम् मन्त्रं सप्रणवं प्रणामि सहितं प्रावर्तत्वं मुहुः
नातेन पुरुषोत्तमे त्रिजगतामेकाधिपे चेतसा सेव्ये स्वस्य पदस्य धातरि परे नारायणे तिष्ठति
नाथ पुरुषोऽस्मि त्रिजगतम् एकाधिपे चेतसा दिव्ये सेव्यपदस्य धरि परे नारायणे तिष्ठति
तिष्ठति
यं कञ्चित् पुरुषादमं कतिपया ग्रामेशमल्पार्थदम् सेवायै मृगयामहे नरमहो मूढावराकावयम्
यं कञ्चिता
यं कञ्चित्
पुरुषोत्तमं कतिपया
पुरुषागमं कतिपया
ग्रामेशम् अल्पारदतं
ग्रामेशमल्पार्षदम्
सेवयै मृगयामहे नरम् अहो मुदावरकावयम्
मुदावराकावयम्
बद्धेनाञ्जलिनानतेन शिरसा गात्रैः सरोमोद्गमैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयने नोद्गीर्णबाष्पाम्भुना
बध्येदाञ्जलिननतेन शिरसा
बद्धेनाञ्जलिनयनेन
गत्रैः कण्ठेन स्वरगद्गदेन नयनेनोद्गीर्णा बाष्पाम्बुना
नित्यं त्वच्चरणारविन्दयुगला ध्यानामृता स्वादिना अस्माकं सरसीरुहाक्ष सततं सम्पद्यतां जीवितम्
यं तव ते
नित्यं
चरणारविन्दयुगला
ध्यानामृतान्नादिना
ध्यानामृतस्वविदलिना अस्माकं
अस्माकं
सरसीरुहाक्षि
सतीर्हाक्षसततं
सततं
सम्पद्यते तां
सम्पद्यते
जीविताम्
जीवितम्
जीवितम्
यत्कृष्णप्रणिपातधूलिधवलं तद्वर्ष्म तद्वैशिरस्ते नेत्रे तमसोज्झिते सुरुचिरे याभ्यां हरिर्दृश्यते
Krishna pranipatatuleedavalam tadvamsa tadvai sirasa ye netre tamasojite suruchite ruchire yam haridrishyate.
सा बुद्धिर्विमलेन्दुशङ्खधवला या माधवा ध्यायिनी सा जिह्वामृतवर्षिणी प्रतिपदम् या स्तौति नारायणम्.
सा बुद्धिर्विमलेन्दुशङ्खधवला या माधवा ध्यायिनी सा जिह्वामृता वर्षिणी प्रतिपदम् या स्तौति नारायणम्.
जिह्वे कीर्तय केशवम् मुररिपुम् चेतो भज श्रीधरम् पाणिद्वन्द्वसमर्चयाच्युतकथाः श्रोत्रद्वयत्वं शृणु.
जिह्वे कीर्तया केशवं मुररिपुं चेतो भज श्रीधरं पाणिद्वन्द्वा समर्चयाच्युतकथः श्रोत्राद्वयत्वं शृणु.
कृष्णं लोकयलोचनद्वयहरेर्गच्छाङ्घ्रियुग्मालयम् जिग्रग्राणमुकुन्दपादतुलसीं मूर्धन्यमाधोक्षजम्.
कृष्णं लोकयालोचनाद्रविहरेर्गच्छिङ्घ्रियुगलं यं जिघ्रागृहणा मुकुन्दपादतुलसीं
Mukunda Pada
मूर्धं नमानमधोक्षजम्.
Okay, so those were the 20 shlokas. I think from tomorrow onwards we'll recite only 10 shlokas, because Mukunda Mālā Stotra shlokas, they are very long. If we recite 10 shlokas, that's equivalent to reciting 20 shlokas from any other stuti. So we'll recite only 10 every day. So let's continue our discussion from where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we did a recap or revision of the first 5 or 6 shlokas. We'll continue with the rest of the shlokas today, so that all the new people, they are up to the speed. And then from tomorrow onwards we'll start discussing new shlokas. So if you look at the first 3 shlokas, right? How is the flow? In the first 2 shlokas, Kulasekhara Alvar is asking for, he's asking Mukunda to bless him and make him recite his names every day. That is nothing but Kirtanam. So he's praying for Kirtanam. And once Kirtanam is there, once Kirtanam is done, then you can do Smarana. That's why in 3rd shloka, he's asking for Smarana. So first you do Shravanam, Kirtanam, and then Smaranam. Shravanam, Kirtanam, and then Smaranam. So that's why you see in the first 2 shlokas, he's asking for Kirtanam. And there also, there is something very special. In the first shloka, last line of the first shloka, Shri Vallabheti Varadeti Daya Pareti Bhakta Priyeti Bavaluntana Kovideti Nateti Nagashayaneti Jagan Nivase Tyalapinam Pratidinam Kurumam Mukunda. The last line of that shloka, Kulasekhara Alvar is asking Mukunda to make him recite his names every day. And then immediately after that, 2nd shloka, he is reciting some more names. Jayatu Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandanoyam Jayatu Krishna Vrishnivansha Pradeepah Jayatu Megha Shyamala Komalango Jayatu Prithvi Bharanasho Mukundaha. So he could have, Kulasekhara Alvar could have said that last line of the first shloka after reciting first two shlokas, or he could have recited that line as the last line of the second shloka. Because the first two shlokas, they give different names of Krishna, and in the end he could have said, oh Mukunda, please make me recite your names every day. But he said that statement in the very first line itself, in the very first shloka itself, because that's the urgency. He could not wait. He could not wait until he composes and recites another shloka with some other names. That's why in the very first shloka itself, he said, okay, so before Krishna pays attention to other devotees, let me recite few names and then ask him some wish. That's why in the first shloka he said, Alapinam Pratidinam Kurumam Mukunda, and then he continued with a few more names. Second shloka. So that shows the urgency. The Kirtanam and Smaranam are such a powerful limbs of the devotional service that Yamaraj, he defines a criteria. Who are the people that need to be brought to Yamaloka? And who are those people that should not be brought to Yamaloka? So let's look at this beautiful shloka. This is the shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 3, Shloka number 29. Ajamilopakyanam. Jihvanavatti bhagavad gunanamadheyam chetaschana smarati taccharanarvindham krishnaya no namati yachira ekadapi tananadvayam asato kruta vishnu krutyan. Okay, Ankita, can you read this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes. My dear servants, please bring to me only those sinful persons who do not use their tongue to chant the holy name and qualities of Krishna, whose hearts do not remember the lotus feet of Krishna even once, and whose heads do not bow down even once before Lord Krishna. Send me those who do not perform their duties toward Vishnu, which are the only duties in human life. Please bring me all such fools and rascals. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Okay, so the criteria is Yamaraj is telling to his Yamadutas, bring me to Yamaloka only those people who never chant the names of Krishna at least once. Or bring me those people who do not remember Krishna at least once. Or those people who do not bow down at least once before Lord Krishna. So that means all of us who have been reciting different stotrams containing so many names of Lord, we are guaranteed will not go to Yamaloka. We'll definitely get a human life in the next birth. if we are sincere and if we continue to do our sadhana for the rest of this life, we may even go to spiritual world. If not, at least in the next life, human life is guaranteed, uh, so that we can continue our bhakti sadhana. And whatever we are doing in this life, uh, we are forming samskaras, the impressions, which means in the next life we'll continue to do the same. So that means, for even if we take, let's say, we continue to take another 1 million births, it is guaranteed that we will not go to Yamaloka. Because in this life, if we are chanting Krishna's names, let's say, million times, it's possible, right? Looking at the way we have been reciting these stotrams every day, and you are all, or all of us, we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, all these things. That means the total number of names that we recite in this life will be at least 1 million. Maybe more, but at least 1 million. That means in the next life, we will chant Krishna's names, we'll remember Krishna at least few 100,000 times. And those will make impressions, samskaras, which will help us in the next life. So like that, I think if we are sincere in this lifetime itself, we can go to spiritual world. If not, at least we will get a better human life, so that we can continue this bhakti sadhana. So now, moving on to a quick recap of the remaining shlokas. I think we stopped here yesterday. Yeah. Krishna Tvadiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam. So in this shloka, Kulasekhara Alvar is asking Krishna that situation at the time of death will be very miserable. So let me practice remembering you when I am in good health, so that I may be able to remember you at the time of death with your blessings. Or another Acharya comments saying that because I may not be able to remember you at the time of death, because my throat will be choked up with kapha vata pitta, so let me die now. When I am in good health, let me leave this body. Okay. Having said that, in the next shloka, shloka number 7, Chintayami harimeva santatam mandahasamuditânanambujam nandagopatanayam paratparam naradadi munivrindavanditam. I always think of Lord Hari, whose joyful lotus face bears a gentle smile. Although he is the son of the cowherd Nanda, he is also the supreme absolute truth, worshipped by great sages like Narada. So here he is giving a pramana. Pramana means like a proof and authority of chanting holy names. He's saying that great sages like Narada, they have sung your names. So let me also chant your names and remember your beautiful face that has a beautiful smile. Mandahasa muditana nambujam nandagopatanayam paratparam. In the previous slokas, Kulasekhara Alvar has taken the names of Devaki and Yashoda. Here he is taking the name of Nanda Maharaj, so that he is keeping both the parents happy. Sometimes when you take the names of only mother, the father may be upset. So here he is saying Nanda Gopa Tanayam, the son of Nanda Maharaja. So Nanda Maharaj is also happy. Not only Nanda Maharaj is happy. Actually, when we call Nanda Maharaj's name, Nanda Maharaj is not happy. I mean, he is happy, but that's not very important for him. But who is more happy? It is Krishna who will be more happier. So he will pay more attention. He'll think that, oh, somebody is calling my father's name. Let me pay attention. If we are calling only Krishna, Mukunda, Govinda, Gopala, Madhava, Madhusudana, he may or may not respond. He may or may not pay attention. But if we chant names of his parivara, Yashoda Nandana, Nanda Nandana, Nanda Gopatanaya, Devaki Nandana. So like that, so one beautiful name is Vasudeva. By calling one name, we are making Krishna double happy, because it is his name. Vasudeva is Krishna's name. And also by saying Vasudeva, what are we saying? Oh you, oh son of Vasudeva. Oh you, oh son of Vasudeva. So it is one name that has both direct Krishna's name as well as Krishna's father's name, Vasudeva. That's why you see elderly people, when they are sleeping, when they are sitting on the floor for some time, and then when they are getting up, what do they say? Krishna, Krishna Vasudeva, Krishna Vasudeva Narayana, and then they'll slowly get up. So it's a special name. Vasudeva is a special name. And Kulasekhara Alvar has taken that name, Vasudeva's name, in the very first shloka. Vande Mukunda Maravinda Dalayataaksham Kundendu Shankadashanam Shishugopavesham Indradideva Ganavandhita Padapitam Vrindavanālayamaham Vasudeva Sunum. So he is making everybody happy. He has taken names of Devaki, he has taken names of Vasudeva, Yashodamma, Nanda Maharaj, everybody.
Prabhuji, Krishna Ashtakam also starts with Vasudeva Sutam.
Yes, Krishna Ashtakam also, Vasudeva Sutam. Yeah. So Adi Shankaracharya is even more genius. So he's starting the shloka with Vasudeva Sutam Devam. So that Krishna will definitely pay attention.
From the first word, he'll pay attention.
Yeah. And Kulasekhara Alvar also, Sri Vallabha. He has taken the name of Sri Mahalakshmi.
Mata.
Yeah. Okay, next, shloka number 8. Karacharana saroje kanti mannetra meene Shramamushi bhujavichi vyakule gada marge Harisarasi vigahya piyate jo jalaugam Bhavamaru parikinna klesha madhyatyajami. Yeah, actually, Srividya, why don't you recite and then read the translation? This is your favorite shloka.
Yeah, Prabhuji. करचरणसरोजे कान्तिमन्नेत्रमीने श्रममुषिभुजवीची व्याकुले गाधमार्गे हरिसरसि विगाया पीयते जोजलौकं भवमरुपरिकिन्ना क्लेशमद्य त्यजामि. The desert of material existence has exhausted me, but today I will cast aside all troubles by diving into the lake of Lord Hari and drinking freely of the abundant waters of his splendor. The lotuses in that lake are his hands and feet, and the fish are his brilliant shining eyes. That lake's water relieves all fatigue and is agitated by the waves his arms create. Its current flows deep and beyond fathoming. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for making me read this.
And so this is your meditation every day, when you are going to office.
Yeah, I always feel like that, like whenever we feel like peacefulness, we want some lake, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, and it's like after all these material things, right? If really a person is very thirsty, if he drinks, he sees a lake, how it will be like that. Only our Krishna Katha is
Yes.
really, Prabhuji, like.
Yeah.
And it's like how much ever, like whomever wants to use the lake, they can use, like for example, a person just can see and go, a person can drink water, somebody can dive in, or it's like great munis and all, they live in that only, like fish,
Yeah.
we take a boat and whatever, like however we believe and however we like benefit with that, like that, Prabhuji.
Yeah. But the best and highest benefit is seeing that lake as Hari Sarasi, and then seeing different things in that Saras as part and parcel of Krishna. So if you see a flower
Correct,
in
Prabhuji. Like,
that lake, you
correct.
think that Krishna's eyes are like that, or Krishna's face is like that lotus flower. And then Netra
Yeah,
meaning.
Prabhuji. You told about Upama, right, Roji? Everything is there in this sloka.
Ah, yes,
Upama,
correct.
Lali,
Yeah,
yeah,
Upama. So
Lali,
many
Pada
Upamas.
Lālityam, yeah,
So
Pada
many Upamas.
Lālityam, and
Yeah.
one more. What is that? One more, Roji? Deepness of the words, like
Artha
depth
Gauravam.
of the words. Artha Gaurav.
Yeah. Yeah. So the depth of the words in this shloka is that Kulasekhara Alvar, while he's describing the lake as Hari Saras, the lake of Hari, he's he's building up the scene for the next set of shlokas, wherein he says that he's drowning in that lake or ocean. In the material world, we are drowning in the ocean. So drowning in the ocean is a miserable situation. But lake represents peace, as you said earlier, right? Lake represents peace, because the water is standstill, and there are no tides or waves. There is no whirlpool. There are no crocodiles. There are no whales. So it's a peaceful situation. You can nicely swim. You can sail in the boat. You can easily cross from one shore to the other shore. So it's a safe place to be in. So first he is describing the beautiful place to be, that is the lake of Hari. And then the deeper meaning is that he is going to tell something more interesting in the next set of shlokas. Or the deeper meaning of this Karacharana Saroja shloka is that if we do not meditate on this lake called Hari Saras, or if we do not take shelter in the Hari Saras, then he's going to tell what happens next. In the next set of shlokas, he'll tell what are the consequences. So first he is presenting a beautiful option, and then he is giving a miserable option. So the choice is ours. So in the next shloka also he is continuing the beautiful scene. Sarasijanayane sashanka chakre murabhidima viramasvachittarantum sukataram na jatu jane haricharana smaranamrutena tulyam. O mind, please never stop taking pleasure in thinking of Mura demons, destroyer, who has lotus eyes and bears the conch and disc weapon. Indeed, I know of nothing else that gives such extreme pleasure as meditating on Lord Hari's divine feet. So, shloka number 8 and 9, Kulasekhara Alvar is presenting what is the best and highest meditation for us. The best and highest meditation for us is to think of a lake, or best, even better than lake is Yamuna river. Think of Yamuna river and think about Krishna's beautiful form. Krishna taking shower in Yamuna river and coming onto the banks of Yamuna river with wet clothes and his hair tied back, and he's standing in a threefold bending position, Tribhanga position, and he is playing flute. So imagine that form, or imagine form of Narayana having Shankha Chakra. So in the previous shloka he described about Saras. Saras means lake. And in this shloka he is saying Sarasija Nayane. That means his Nayana, his eyes are like lotus petals. Sarasija, something that is born of Saras. Sarasija Nayana, his eyes are like lotus petals. Sashanka Chakra. And Narayana, Vishnu Narayana, is always holding Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Murabhidima viramasva chittarantum sukataram aparam na jatu jane. I do not find anything better than this. I do not find anything more satisfying than this. What is that? Haricharana Smarana. Haricharana Smaranamrutena Tulyam. There is nothing equivalent or better than remembering Krishna. Okay? Mabhirmandamano vichintya bahuda yamishwaram yatana namina prabhavanti paparipava swaminanu sridhara alasyam vyapaniya bhakti sulabham dhyayasva narayanam lokasya vyasanapanodana dhasasya kim nakshamaha. ఓకే, రమేష్ గారు ఇది మీరు చదవండి. ఇది రమేష్ గారు, మేబీ యూర్ ఆన్ మ్యూట్. Can you hear me? Ramesh garu. Okay, somebody else can read. Sarita, you read it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Ma mano vichintya bahudha yamishwaram yatana nami na prabhavanti paparipava swami nanu sridharaha alasyam vyapaniya bhakti sulabham dhyayasvanarayanam lokasya vyasanapanodana karo dasasya kim nakshamaha. O foolish mind, stop your fearful threatening about the extensive torments imposed by Yamaraja. How can your enemies, the sinful reactions you have occurred, even touch you? After all, is your master not the Supreme Lord, the husband of Goddess Shri? Cast aside all hesitation and concentrate your thoughts on Lord Narayana, whom one very easily attains through devotional service. What can that dispeller of the whole world's troubles not do for his own servant?
Yeah, see, we just talked about Yamaraj and Yamaraj appeared here.
Prabhuji, class lo koste parvaledu.
So,
మన రోజు చాంట్ చేస్తున్నాం, మన దగ్గరికి రాడు, ఇప్పుడే చెప్పుకున్నాం.
Raru,
There is no doubt.
Yes. And by appearing like this, he's warning us. You know, if you don't chant, I will come. Just like a mother, what will she say? నువ్వు అన్నం తినకపోతే బూచోడు వస్తాడు అని చెప్తారు కదా. సో అలాగా మీరందరూ చాంట్ చేయకపోతే నిజంగా ఈ బూచోడు వస్తాడు అని అక్కడ మనకి చెప్పకనే చెప్తున్నారు అనమాట. ఓకే, సో హియర్, ఓ ఫూలిష్ మైండెడ్ పర్సన్, mandamati means foolish mind. O person who has a foolish mind. Who has foolish mind? In Kali Yuga, everybody has foolish mind. We're all fools. Kulasekhara Alvar is saying that, oh fools, stop thinking about your papa karma. Stop thinking about the punishments that you will get in hellish planets. Just focus on this Sridhara. Just focus on Sridhara, the husband of Goddess Sri Mahalakshmi. And don't be lazy. Alasyam. Don't be lazy. Don't hesitate. Don't be lazy. This bhakti is very easy. Bhakti sulabham. Simply meditate on Narayana. You can worship Narayana in your mind. You don't have to go anywhere. If you are giving, don't give any excuses. If you are saying that, oh, going to temple is too far, I have other things to take care. So Kulasekhara Alvar is making it very simple. He's saying, Bhakti sulabham dhyayasva narayanam. It is as simple as just sitting in the same place wherever you are and just thinking about Sriman Narayana. And lokasya vasanapanodana karo dasasya kimnakshamaha. This Narayana, he maintains the entire world. He maintains all the people in the world. So will he not do a special favor to his devotees who are meditating on him? He's taking care of those people, even those who are not worshipping him, even those who are not meditating on him. And if somebody is meditating on him and worshipping him, will he not reciprocate to them? Will he not take care of them? Will he not protect them? And especially when we are calling the name Sridhara, when we are calling the name of Mother Sri Lakshmi, if Narayana is not responding, Sri Mahalakshmi will not listen, right? Sri Mahalakshmi will not keep quiet. She'll get angry. She'll get angry on Narayana. She will recommend. She will get angry on Narayana if he does not pay attention. So this process of kirtanam and smarana is for that purpose. Okay, to seek protection, to take shelter and to seek protection from Sriman Narayana and Sri Mahalakshmi. Okay, next. Actually, this shloka, Krishno Rakshatu No Jagat Traya Guru, Sarita మనం అప్పుడు ఇది డిస్కస్ చేయలే కదా,
లేదు ప్రభుజీ, జస్ట్
చేయలేదు కదా.
బ్రీఫ్ గా చెప్పారు. జస్ట్ అంటే ఎవ్రీ లైన్ లో కృష్ణ వర్డ్ వస్తది అని అట్లా చెప్పారు అందరు.
అంతేగాని we did not discuss in detail. Okay, so we'll postpone this for tomorrow. We'll go to the next shloka. Yeah, starting from here. Now, in the previous 2 or 3 shlokas, Kulasekhara Alvar has presented the first option. The first option is meditating on Narayana, Sriman Narayana. Think about a beautiful lake in which there are beautiful lotuses and there are beautiful fishes swimming. The beautiful lotuses represent Sriman Narayana's face, Mukaravinda, and the beautiful fishes represent his eyes, and the feet and his hands, they are also like lotus. So meditate on this beautiful description of Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Sridhara. So that is the first option, very beautiful, which will give you the highest and best benefit, and it gives you peace, happiness, satisfaction, bliss. Simply by reading the description itself is giving us so much joy. Now what happens when you actually sit down in a meditative mood early in the morning, when you are in Sattvic Guna, Sattva Guna, and meditate on this form? So that is the first option, the best option. Now Kulasekhara Alvar is giving the second option. In the next few shlokas, Kulasekhara Alvar tells what happens if we do not meditate on Sriman Narayana, if we do not take shelter of Sriman Narayana, if we do not take shelter of that Hari Saras, the lake called Saras, the lake called Hari. Just like how we have Lake Washington, Lake Sammamish, or in Warangal we have Bhadrakali Lake, Hyderabad we have some other lake. So now here Kulasekhara Alvar is presenting an ocean. Bhavajaladigatanam dvandvavatahatanam sutaduhitrukalatratranabararditanam Vishama Vishayato ye majjatamaplavanam Bhavati Sharanameko Vishnupoto Naranam. Chandrakala, can you read this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Cast aside all hesitation and concentrate your thoughts on Lord Narayana, whom one very easily attains through devotional service. What can that dispeller of the whole world's troubles not do for his own servant?
Oh, okay. I think this is a copy-paste mistake. From the previous shloka, the description has been copied here. Okay, so I'll explain. So here, because this is the same, cast aside all hesitation, is the same thing, right? Yeah. Okay, so Bhavajaladi Gatana Dvandva Vatahatanam. Kulasekhara Alvar is talking about the Bhavajaladi. Jaladi means ocean. Bhavajaladi means material ocean. Material ocean consisting of birth and death. Whenever we hear the word bhava, it means birth and death and all the problems in between. It starts with birth, old age, disease, and then finally it ends with death. And in between there are so many other problems. Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika, Adi Daivika. These are the different problems. So this material world is an ocean. Bhavajaladi Gatanam Dvandva Vatahatanam. There is a wind. Vata means wind. This ocean is full of heavy winds. And what are those winds? Dvandva, dualities. Happiness and distress, good and bad, right and wrong, honor and dishonor, victory and defeat. These are the Dvandva, dualities. We are constantly struggling with these dualities. That means one minute you are happy, the next minute you are not happy. So these are constantly coming like wind, like gushes of wind. Suta duhitru kalatra trana bhararditanam. So crossing this material ocean is very difficult. For a person, crossing this material ocean is very difficult. Now on top of that, there is a burden, bhara. What is that bhara? Trana bhara. The burden of crossing, the burden of helping other people cross this ocean. Who are the other people? Suta, Duhitru, Kalatra. Suta is the children. Kalatra is wife. Duhitru, daughter. I think Suta is son, Duhitru is daughter, and Kalatra is wife. So we have the burden, the man, the husband, the head of the household. First of all, for him, there is a bigger problem in front of him. That is, he has to cross this material ocean. Now, if that is not enough, on top of that, there is heavier load of helping the family members also cross the ocean. Suta duhitru kalatra. Trana bhararditanam. This trana bhara. Trana means to cross, to deliver. Bhara, the load, the heavy burden. Vishama vishayato ye majjatam aplavanam. Now in this situation, this man is drowning in the ocean where the toyam, the water, is nothing but, it's a poisonous water actually, Vishama. Vishama toya. And what is that toyam or water made up of? Sense objects, desires, Vishaya. Vishaya. That is the sense object. The material world is full of attractions. There is entertainment, there is shopping, there are vacations, there are parties, there are friends, family. The material world is full of attractions. Vishaya, these are all called Vishaya. Sense objects. Objects that we think can give happiness. But Kulasekhara Alvar is saying that these are all equal to poison, Vishama. And in this ocean that has this Vishama Vishaya Toye, Majjatam Aplavanam. Plava means boat. Aplava means no boat. Majjatam means drowning. So we are drowning in this ocean without any boat. We lost our boat and we are swimming, we are struggling to swim, we are drowning. Bhavat sharanameko Vishnu poto naranam. In this situation, the only person who can help us is Vishnu. Only Lord Vishnu can help us. He is the only shelter. Sharanam Eko. Eko Sharanam. Eko Sharanam. Vishnu Poto Naranam. Pota. Pota means boat. Plava, boat. Pota also boat. Vishnu Poto Naranam. Okay, next. 12th, shloka number 12. Bhavajaladhimagadam dustaram nistareyam katamahamithi cheto masmaga kataratvam sarasijadrishi deve taraki bhaktireka naraka vidhinishanna tarayishyatyavashyam. So this is a continuation of that ocean, material ocean. Kulasekhara Alvar, in this shloka, he is describing how that ocean is. That ocean is very deep. Agadam. This Bhava Jaladi is very deep. Agadam. And it is Dustaram Nistareyam. It is very difficult to cross. Katamahamiti cheto masmaga kataratvam. Katam means how. How can I cross this material ocean? It is so deep. How can I cross this? Sarasijadrishi deve taraki bhaktireka. So only bhakti. Only the boat called Bhakti, Bhakti Nava. In the previous shloka, he said Vishnu, Vishnu Nava, Vishnu Poto Naranam. Only that boat called Vishnu. That means sometimes Vishnu comes personally to protect people, like how Vishnu in the form of Hari came and protected Gajendra. And in this shloka, Kulasekhara Alvar is saying, Bhakti. Only Bhakti can deliver us. Taraki Bhakti Reka. Only Bhakti can deliver us. Or people like Narada Muni who are Bhaktas. People like Narada Muni who are Bhaktas who can inspire us to do Bhakti. Narada Muni inspired Valmiki to do Bhakti. Narada Muni inspired Vyasadev to write Bhagavatam about Bhakti. Narada Muni inspired Prahlada. Narada Muni inspired Dhruva to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What, Sridev?
Yeah, he has inspired so many people. Now the
Yeah.
list is
In the
becoming big.
Bhagavatam, so many personalities he has inspired. So bhaktya sanjayate bhakti. Bhakti comes from person who has bhakti. So Narada Muni is the pure devotee, and he is a spaceman. He is a spaceman who can travel across the 3 planetary systems anytime he wants.
Triloka Sanchari.
Triloka Sanchari. Yeah, he doesn't need any visa, passport. He doesn't need any ticket. So the moment he thinks he wants to be in Seattle, he'll be there. The moment he thinks he wants to be in Hyderabad, he can be there. So Krishna has given
We
him.
have some Narada falls here, Prabhuji, in Seattle. We have falls called Narada Falls. If you go
Yes,
to
correct.
Mount
Narada
Rainier.
Falls. Yeah. Near Mount Rainier.
Yeah, he has been here, definitely.
Yes.
Does it have a
Narada.
significance? Like, it's called because Naradaji came here or something? Or just like that? It's just the name. Any idea?
I don't know how that name came. Yeah, I don't know.
Something is there in India, na Prabhuji. Narada Falls, where Narada comes and plays the veena. Maybe in Kerala somewhere, I think. Some people say.
I haven't heard about Narada Falls in India.
Mhm.
But yeah, India
Maybe we'll
definitely.
see.
Narada Muni definitely came to India.
Mhm.
Not once, not twice, not thrice, not 10 times, many times he came. Yeah. Okay. So Kulasekhara Alvar is saying there is one who can save you, devotion. If you offer her to the lotus-eyed Lord, the killer of Narakasura, she will carry you across this ocean without fail. Just like all the 16,000 women who were captivated by Narakasura, the demon Narakasura, they prayed to Sri Krishna Bhagavan. They prayed to him with bhakti, and Krishna came and killed all the demons, including Narakasura, and he protected the 16,000 women. Not only that, but he married also. He married all the 16,000 women.
We just read the reason why it is called Narada Falls. There is one Theosophical Society here, it seems, Prabhuji, Western Washington branch. The guru of that branch is called Narada branch. They have different branches. They named it as Narada branch. And they went on a week-long trip to Mount Rainier. And that like guru, he named it as Narada Falls in remembrance of their branch.
So this is a Western group.
Yeah, Theosophical Society, like English people only, but yeah, their roots are in India.
Okay, interesting.
In LDR, the Theosophical Society
Yeah,
is
in
there
Chennai.
Chennai.
Correct.
There are many scholars are there, led better, and all these persons came from all over the world, and they have given their lectures, teachings, and all these things.
Okay, very good, interesting.
There is one lady named Annie Besant. I read about her in my school.
Annie Besant, yes.
Annie Besant. Yeah,
the
we
congregation
have
of all the world leaders in the Adhyatma spiritual, they came and give their lectures and poets and all these things. There is a monthly magazine also there. There is a monthly magazine that They write so many things regarding the spirituality.
Okay, so the roots of that organization are in Chennai.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good information. Okay. So that is 12th shloka. Now 13, 14. Okay, it's already 12. It's already 10 o'clock. And we have 8 more shlokas to cover. I think we'll do this tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we conclude, any questions, comments, reflections?
Just wondering, Prabhuji, next what scene like Kulasekhara Alvar is going to bring? First he chanted the names, then lake, and then he's carrying us. So how we will take it forward? Like a movie only it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we are so excited. What comes next? Yeah. This Mukunda Mālā Stotra is so nectarian. It's like sweet. Drinking some sweet nectarian juice. You don't even have to chew actually. It's very easy. You don't have to struggle in pronouncing the words. If you take other shlokas from Bhagavatam, you have to, first time when you are reciting that, you have to struggle. After 4 or 5 attempts, you will be able to at least understand the words. Forget about reciting the shloka in a tune, but at least getting familiar with the pronunciation of the words itself is difficult in general. But Mukunda Mālā Stotra is not like that. The words are very simple. You don't even have to chew. You can just drink the nectar juice. Very easy. Okay. So I think we'll pause here for today and we'll continue tomorrow. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarva Bhaumaya Mangalam. Mukunda Mālā Stotra ki jai. Shri Kulasekhara Alvar ki
Jai.
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 Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining. We'll continue
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.